Chicagoans are no strangers to shady towing. And while no one looks forward to having their car towed, in the aftermath of an accident or when you break down in the middle of the road, legitimate towers provide a valuable and necessary service to stranded motorists. We rely on these folks to keep our roads safe. Unfortunately, not all towers are reputable. I frequently hear from my constituents and neighbors about bad experiences with rogue towers who ignore our state's rules and regulations meant to protect drivers. Many of you in this room have likely heard or even written stories about motorists who were scammed by predator towers and have had their cars taken miles from where they thought it would be towed, or had their belongings held for weeks on end. After an accident, drivers are often rattled, they are in shock, and not thinking clearly when they sign off on a tow. This makes it easier to forget life-saving medication, medical devices, car seats, or even IDs in the vehicle, only to be denied access to these items once their car is towed, and that isn't right. Our bill, Senate Bill 2040, takes aim at these bad actors and their shady business practices. These companies that repeatedly take advantage of gaps in the law and put vulnerable motorists in harm's way need to be held accountable. I am proud to introduce new legislation that tells illegitimate towers that their predatory practices will no longer be tolerated. One critical provision in Senate Bill 2040 would ban tow companies from holding onto personal property left behind in vehicles that includes your prescription medication, car seats, and other necessities. And this shouldn't be a controversial change. The common sense reforms that we're introducing in Senate Bill 2040 bring Illinois towing regulations up to speed. While federal law prevents Illinois from regulating the price, the route, and service of towing companies, we are allowed to regulate for safety. And that's what we're doing here. The changes we are proposing will stop violators from gaming the system and strengthen our state's enforcement abilities. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to keep up to date with the news from the caucus. For more information on what I'm working on, please follow me on social media using the links in the description below.